Alright guys, so for this one I'm gonna be reassembling the front end, and I'm gonna be taking off the mirrors, both mirrors, and I'm gonna give them a good sanding, and then possibly with 400, 600, and I'm gonna try and move up to like 1,000 and 2,500. It's just some spare paper that I have, and then from there I'm just gonna end up polishing them for now. But in the future, you know, I just want to see how it's gonna look like. I want to paint match them. So yeah, I have to get this cowling. It broke, so yeah, like I gotta find a DA that has a nice one, and then down the line I'm gonna end up painting the trimming coming all the way up, and yeah, it's gonna look pretty good. You can see all these little dents right here from people trying to pry open the doors. Well, not right here, but I think on the driver's side too, but you can see those dents. People just go like that, pry it, try to get inside. It always happens with these older cars. But yeah, so that's how she looks right there. Something kind of weird is that the color, it did actually come out a little bit grayish, silverish. Kind of looks like it matches right here. I haven't even seen it in the daylight, so I'm really not even sure, but it's smooth, it looks nice, so I'm just gonna roll with it. One thing that I did notice is that this lip, it came off of this bumper. This is a 92, 93 bumper, and that's the lip that it came off of. I don't know if they added this, or I don't even know if this is OEM, but DAs do come with this. But I did find a DA in the junkyard, and it's actually a more bigger lip that is more down, like that much bigger, and it probably comes down to like there, and it came directly off of a DA. So I don't know if somebody swapped over an Accord you know, lip and put it on a DA, or if this is not a DA and the bigger lip is a DA. I'm really not sure. But yeah, so I have this one. I'm not gonna go with this one. This one's it's smaller and it's pretty scuffed up. The other one does have scuffs, but it's bigger, and bigger lips are better. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna get that down, but I'm gonna be putting the front end together. So yeah, so for now I'm gonna get off these mirrors, sand them down, and then I'm gonna work on the headlights and put them in and everything. Yeah guys, so it's just little things like this that are all in the detail, and the best thing about doing stuff like this is that you just have to do it once, and then from there you just maintain it. So that's the mirror right there. This thing's been painted, it's been plasti dipped. It was painted silver, that silver color, and my brother had just rattle canned it this because it looked much better than that. But yeah, this car was completely thrashed, and now this thing's finally gonna get some attention. After that I want to work on the interior, but for now I want to make this car like look presentable, because no one sees the inside of the car when you're passing by, you know, like down the street and stuff, but people do see the car, and they do see how bad it looks. But yeah, so I'm gonna end up getting this and getting the other one and working on them. All right guys, and this one is actually the worst of it. You could see that blue paint right there. That was the paint that they painted the engine right there, and then underneath that, well, on top of that's a yellow, and then on top of that's a silver, and on top of that's like a glitter rainbow color, and then it was another silver, and then the flat black that my brother put just to drive it to work and back. But yeah, without having rainbow mirrors. But this was pretty crazy how they did this. You can't even see the lines anymore, nothing. It's just so built up with paint. But yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the behind to try and uncover all this. So right now I'm going to take off the cold air intake because he wanted the stock box, and that's what I brought with me. And then I'm gonna clean up and put the headlights on, and then mount up the bumper and put the signals and everything. So it's gonna look pretty nice. All right, guys. So I got the intake off. This gave me some pretty good room to get into here, scrub it, blow some paint in there, and yeah. So throttle body, pretty nice. Seems like grease. Well, actually, I'm gonna leave that off for now. So I'm gonna get the intake box. I know it's not gonna fit. I keep this here to check the oil, but yeah, I know it's not gonna fit, but I'm just gonna lay it in here. It's gonna be more like a storage. So it's supposed to go in here. Let me get that bulb out. That actually looks pretty dope. I know it's not gonna fit, but it's got that super small intake tube compared to that one right there, but I could make it work. Let me get this together. All right, guys, so I got it to fit in nicely. Still doesn't mount up, but that's gonna go there. Gonna block these off. This goes there. I'll probably put like a coupler in there or something with a piece of tubing, an intake tubing cut, and just make it work. Gonna get a K&N for this, or just maybe just drop in AutoZone filter. We'll just see how it goes, but there's no filter in this, but yeah. So yeah, so as long as I got this in, that's all I really needed, because I needed to take off the bumper to take off the filter. So just might as well kill two birds with one stone. So yeah, so gonna work on the bumper now. Oh no, wait, the headlights. Cleaning these lights up as good as possible. Anything is better than nothing. All right, guys, so I haven't picked up the camera because man, I'm just too busy. But yeah, so that's how it looks right there. I gave these a wet sanding of I believe 150 grit. The reason why it's so coarse, because the clear coat that my brother used, it wasn't coming off with 600 grit. I don't have 400 grit, so I was just tired of looking at that yellow brown. So yeah, so I just got to go over these again. These are depots, so I might as well just probably replace them. They're like $25, $30 on eBay a piece. So it's kind of cool that they still sell them new. But yeah, but that looks super sweet. Can't wait to get it out in the sun. It's not gonna be a perfect match, but man, is it gonna look so much more nice. But yeah, but I know that this video was a little bit everywhere, and like I didn't really record that much. Just gotta keep the progress going. And yeah, I have a bunch of stuff right here. I'm gonna put the corner lights on, and then turn signals, give it a little wipe down, and I'm gonna call it for today because I am freaking beat already. And then the next one's gonna be the mirrors, and then I'm gonna put that other lip, the bigger lip on the bottom. That's gonna pretty much button up the front lower. I still gotta do something with this hood. It's growing something right here, just kidding. That's where somebody put Bondo, and there was a scoop, and then they rattle canned it 50,000 times. It is the original hood, so I do kind of like it, but I do kind of want to get another hood and rattle can it black, something a little bit more straight. And plus it has these holes too right here, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, so if I find a hood, I'm just gonna get one for it. And it looks good with the black hood anyways. I could always try and paint match it, but I never painted a panel, I don't think this big with the rattle can. But yeah, so all right guys, so that's gonna call it for this video. Sorry, like it's really not that much, but yeah, I'll pick up the camera back when I start to work on it more, and expect more updates. All right guys, peace.